In today's Clash Royale video, I'm gonna be one of the first guys in Clash Royale YouTube was able to show you guys the newest evolution coming into Clash Royale, and yes, it's the Goblin Giant Evolution. I can tell you guys, this is a crazy concept, a crazy card, and if you guys don't want to miss any Clash Royale content just like that and always want to be up to date for the newest updates, make sure to subscribe, make sure to use creator code Morten in the shop. So guys, let's talk about the Goblin Giant. Of course, also 6 elixir, no stats buff. As we all know, Supercell like kinda changed this type of meta, which I think is really important. So Goblin Giant has the same amount of HP in the normal form and also the same amount of damage in the normal form there. So this is really important to let you know, guys. And also now you guys are going to see the special effect. What makes the Goblin Giant special? First of all, it's a 1 cycle, which is really important to let you know, and we have an activation once again similar to the Goblin Demolisher. You guys know if the Goblin Demolisher has like the activation available after like losing 54% of his HP, he will actually turn into a World Breaker, and the Goblin Giant actually turns into a Goblin Spawner. Yes, you heard right, he will actually spawn every 1.5 seconds a goblin out of his peach, out of his ass, out of his what? But yeah, bro, as you guys can see here, so the post gonna play the Goblin Gang there. So now every 1.5 seconds after it crosses the 50% HP bar, you guys gonna see a ton of goblins spawning, which can be good in some situations. And now you're just gonna see basically it spawns now instead of just like spear gobs, also normal goblins. So basically it's the Goblin Gang Giant. It's actually really interesting to see back-to-back cards with an activation, same as the Goblin Demolisher. So this is really, I don't know. I don't want to say interesting to find out how this is really gonna, how this is gonna really be this card. Honestly, after like seeing the stats, I didn't play it yet. It's the first time actually playing it. I feel like it won't be broken. I don't really think it will be a broken evolution since I just feel like overall it doesn't seem really strong. So you just goes into the bridge. Of course, it's the normal Goblin Giant. You have a cycle of once, so this makes I think the most sense since it's like a really expensive card, right? So if you cycle twice, it would be really bad. But I don't know, just like it's like a normal Goblin Giant Supercell, which I think is a really good thing. If we want to talk about good things Clash Royale does, is that they didn't add any stats buff to that. So it's just basically the normal Goblin Giant with the extra activation. So actually spawning normal goblins every 1.5 seconds after has like 50% of HP. Like a Goblin Demolisher example, just like runs like Wall Breaker and destroys everything. And with this card, it kind of happens to appear. Okay, I'm just gonna go zap there. That, okay, help me. Yeah, that he's gonna be really strong there, and it's gonna be able to spawn some goblins, but to be fair, pretty easy to counter, and I don't really think it's gonna do that much because Pekka did as well against it. I don't really think it matters too much against buildings, against the Goblin Giant, so maybe just like against gangs, squishy troops, it's really helpful, but I'm not sure overall. So I'm just gonna go for my Dark Prince there. I'm just gonna go for this. So now you're gonna see like some goblins are gonna spawn every 1.5 seconds. So let's see how strong this really is. I mean, yeah, okay, it's to be fair, in this type of situation, it does a pretty good job. So I still have a go zap there. But as I said, it really depends on which troops you're playing, because sometimes they just die anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Spears there. Spears are gonna counter this. He goes in for his rage, which is fine. What the heck is he even playing, bro? Oh no. Oh no, okay, he's playing Carledge is playing E-Bobs. Goblin Giant Rage Cycle. Okay, so next up we're going to be able to go for next Goblin Giant. Okay, I kind of want to see what's going to happen. So I want to build up a huge Goblin Giant push. The thing is also with Goblin Giant compared to Giant, you can't really build like that big of a push because it's just like a bit also like way faster than a normal Giant. So you don't really want to go Goblin Giant in the back. You rather want to go at the bridge. So let's go for my Goblin Giant there. I think he looks pretty cool. He looks like really massive, but as I said, the HP are still the same. So now it's like I said 50% HP off, and now he's going to be able to spawn goblins. And if the opponent doesn't have lock, honestly it feels really powerful, but if the opponent has lock, he can just go lock there. So maybe like Goblin Giant will be like playing this type of Prince stacks, double Prince stacks, maybe like some lock variations. We're going to try out some different decks, but honestly I feel like it's a pretty boring evolution in my opinion, but it doesn't at least feel too broken. So here we go for the second game. I actually made a really interesting deck, Goblin Machine, Goblin Giant, Evolution Goblin Giant. I mean, also like, I mean, this is a really similar deck to the Giant deck, which was meta or like is meta currently. Like, of course, there are 100 million different variations. But yeah, so seeing like if Goblin Giant works really well. But I think I'm really happy actually that Supercell didn't decide to make like a Giant Evolution. But yes, I'm just gonna go for this. Now I might just go for my first Goblin Giant Bridge. And also I'm really happy that Supercell decided to do it when Goblin Giant was a bit weaker. Goblin Giant I still think is an okay card, but kind of gets outclassed by Giant in any aspect. But you guys remember the Goblin Giant Mega Knight Bowler Lightning meta? I think it was like in December. Last year, I think even a bit earlier, during the Clash Royale League World Finals. That was absolutely madness. By the way, really good defense here by Call the Legend, bro. Great freeze, great play overall. Not gonna lie, he played it pretty nicely. So the good thing is for him, I don't have an next Goblin Giant, otherwise I would be just go for my Evolution Goblin Giant. I feel like mainly Evolution Goblin Giant will be really good when your opponent is low on Elixir. And you can just like kind of generate positive Elixir trades. So if you're playing Goblin Giant, I think this is a really cool addition. But I don't really feel like Goblin Giant will be an evolution which you want to play. Which you just want to play when you don't really like playing or you don't really play it at all. Because I don't really think it's a card which you can abuse actually, because I don't really feel like it's gonna be that broken, in my opinion at least. But as always, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. So now they're gonna be able to get a really good defense there. Okay, that's fine, seems fine. I might just go for my... Oh man, the Goblin Giant also looks so weird, bro. What a weird guy. I'm just gonna go for my Night Witch down the back. And now I just might go for my Goblin Giant here at the bridge. As I said, it's a really fast troop compared to Giant. So building up in the back doesn't really make too much sense of him. So I'm just going to go for the bridge here. I want to see what he's going to do. I'm just going to Skeletons there. I have my arrows ready. Okay, what the heck is he doing? Call the Legend is not there anymore. He goes in for a Goblin March. So he's just going to kind of like losing his tower. Okay, so now I want to see if the Goblins are going to do a good job there in spawning. He goes in Bomber there. So yeah, of course, like this Goblins... I mean, the Goblins aren't really doing too much of damage because, like, the Bomber's just gonna splash them away. So it really is situational, right? If he has, like, maybe a single target damage troop, and maybe it's fine. Do something. I'm just gonna go for my Void there. Good Void there. Making sure to kill everything. Also, the tower stays alive. Of course, the Goblin emotion oppositely maybe get some damage. No, it's fine, actually. Doesn't also get a connection to tower. I'm just gonna go for my Gold Machine who once again in the back does a pretty good job there. And overall, we're really fine. The thing is, like, I feel like... I think, is it the first or second Goblin Giant? I think it's like the only one. I think you get just like one Evolution Goblin Giant each game, which of course is a big disadvantage. So the Wizard does a pretty good job there. I can just go for my Void there, honestly. Now I'm just going to go for my... Okay, is the Void even able to defend this? No, it's not even going to be able to defend this, but I can just go for my Goblin Giant there. I feel like, bro, like, wouldn't the Giant be similar as strong for just like one elixir less with the tankage and so on in this stack? I don't really see it. I mean... Maybe there's some Goblin Giant decks where you feel like, okay, you normally don't have a second evolution which fits really well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think you want to build a deck around a Goblin Giant Evolution. Okay, guys, now it's actually time to play a Goblin Giant Evolution Cycle deck to see maybe we're able to get a bit more of this type of Goblin Giants on the map. Because so far, like, just having one, I don't know, I just feel like it's not that powerful. Of course, like, the same happened to, like, the Evolution Warrior Giant back in the days. But I just feel like RG is just a way better card in like most of the decks, and just like a way better win condition overall in Clash Royale. So let's go bats there. What is he gonna cook? I'm just going Mini Pekka. Man, I hate Prince. Let's go Skeletons in case he goes in for a Zap or something. So the Magic Archer does like 2 shots on the tower, and we still have like he still has to defend. So I'm just gonna go Zap there. Maybe I'm also hitting the Prince, the Dark Prince. Yes, I do. And this is really fine. Is he gonna go at the bridge with a Goblin Giant? Yes, he is, so I need to be careful there. I'm just gonna go Log. Okay, honestly, that was pretty surprisingly good defended. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Mini Pekka there. And what am I gonna do next up? Do I just go Bats there? I think I'm just gonna go Bats. Okay, he just goes in Zap. Okay, really good play by him. But the Mini Pekka still might get a shot. No, but at least the Magic Archer. Okay, still has to respond to them. Are Skeletons enough against the Prince, though? I'm not 100% sure. Not if he plays like that. I need to go Zap. No, I missed the Zap. No. He's gonna BM me. No. But it's fine. Okay, so I wasn't able to play a Goblin Giant yet. Okay. How do we deal with that, man? I hate Prince. I absolutely hate Prince. And just for like Goblin Giant Evolution, I would say ranks below the worst. I was actually scared when I saw like Supercell telling us, okay, you can actually do a video about Goblin Giant Evolution. I was like, bro, no, please not. But now I just feel like, okay, it's an okay card, but it's not even close to be really good in the game. So let's go for my Goblin Giant at the bridge. Okay, I guess like when the opponent is low on elixir, as I said, it might be really crucial. So the opponent is really low there. We are actually taking tower. Okay, I can just go for my Zap now. Great Zap, and this will be tower down. So the thing is, like, we got next up the Evolution Goblin Giant, and he doesn't have it ready yet. So I'm just going to go for my Log there. I'm just going to go for my Bats, and I might just go, okay, I'm just going to go for a Mini Pekka there. And then I kind of want to go Goblin Giant in the pocket, I guess. And then want to maybe get, like, the Goblins out and do something. Let's go, Goblins. Cook, please. I'm just going to go Log there. I'm just going to go Zap there. So now we're gonna get a few Goblins out. Maybe now it's a really good time to kind of show the value of the Evolution Goblin Giant. Yeah, I mean, in this type of situation, it's fine. But I lose my tower against the Prince. But yeah, you guys kind of saw the value we got there because he didn't have any elixir, so that was pretty nice. I'm just going for my log there because he's most likely just going to go for this. I can just go for my evolution zap there. So we're able to actually take tower. I'm just going to go bad stand and soon we get the next evolution Goblin Giant. The promise kind of Prince does a pretty good job there. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, the Prince goes actually in front, which is nice. I can just go for my magic archer there. Man, the last game, by the way, will be so fire. I have like a really nice deck prepared to see like maybe the spam of goblins against the opponent. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go for my zap there. Okay, please kill it as soon as he can so that he doesn't get too many goblins. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my mini Pekka there. Log. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but I'm just gonna go Goblin Giant here at the bridge. Goblin Giant at the bridge is gonna come down. Let's go. Mini Pekka. Okay, please get some goblins. Please get some goblins. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, I need to go bats there. I'm also gonna go log there and just maybe praying to get some tower damage now. Okay, it's actually fine. We do get some tower damage, but not enough. I have to go for... I'm just gonna go Mini Pekka there. Just trying to apply aggression. What a game so far of Clash Royale, but it seems like it might be over. I can just go Goblin Giant there. GG's, well played. 1 HP, of course, as always. Okay, guys, I actually made an absolutely incredible deck, bro. You guys gonna see it here. Barrel, spam, Goblin Giant, just like full Goblin stack, basically. Also, we got a Mega in there to add a bit more spice. And I really want to see how this deck works. So, of course, you kind of have to think, okay, maybe... The Goblin Giant overall, like, I mean, the Goblin Giant overall in the normal form already has some bait potential with the Spear Goblins. So sometimes they're doing incredible amount of damage. Also, you want to log it sometimes backwards. And then we still got like a ton of bait troops. So maybe this will actually work out. So maybe has to log the goblins out of like the Goblin Giant spawning to get off the spears at the end. Okay. And then we can just spam our other goblins. So I'm just gonna go for this here. Okay, I need to go for my Mega Knight there, unfortunately. Okay, actually gonna go for my Mega Knight there. Honestly, Mega Knight does a pretty good job, so we still have a nice counter push there. But to be fair, I mean, it's like, of course, the Goblin Giant 6 elixir is really, really heavy together with the Royal Giants. The most heavy win condition evolution we currently have in the tag, or like most expensive evolution in general. So this is like something we really need to consider. I'm just gonna go Goblin Giant there. I'm also gonna go Bats because I feel like he kind of committed a ton of elixir on the left hand side. So let's see what he's gonna do there. I'm just gonna go for my Dart Goblin there. I feel like it's maybe the safest play there because if I go like Gang, he still could use the ability and it would make sense. I mean, honestly, I just kind of played my Goblin Giant to get the evolution. And also at the same time, yeah, to get some damage at least. And I think it worked out pretty nicely. I think I have to be careful there. Okay, he is so low on elixir. It actually might be tower down there. Unless I get the MK down in time. Do I really want to get the MK out in time? I think I want to, so I'm still saving my tower and I still got a counter push Evolution Knight out of hand. So how am I going to deal with that now? Okay, he just takes my tower. Okay, I'm also going to take his tower. Hopefully at least. Let's see. Okay, that was a really bad timing on my end. But he's low on elixir, so I think we should be fine. So he's, oh man, what are we going to do now? Am I just going to go for my Goblin Giant on my own at the bridge? Because I know he doesn't have any elixir, but his goblins are going to spawn now because 50 sensitivity. What the heck, bro? It's the goblins! Nerf the goblins, nerf the goblins. Okay, you need to go gang there. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Bro, my king tower, I get free crown. I get free crown from this card. Okay, but I'm also taking his tower because of this card. Okay. As I said, if we're low on elixir, like base rate situations, I feel like it's okay to play, to deal with this. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go Mega Knight there. Please push it a bit to the side. Let's go. So the goblins aren't on tower maybe anymore. Okay, still on tower. Just gonna go gang there. No, this might be over. Base race of Goblin Giant if you're low on elixir, bro, it actually free cons you. So that you still have to sometimes commit a bit more elixir, which is maybe the most like the benefit of this evolution. The opponent has to overcommit. So if you're like a Goblin Giant player, I hope you're not. The Goblin Giant Sparky player, I feel like in Goblin Giant Sparky especially, there's not really any second evolution spot which fits really well. So in this type of decks, I feel like Goblin Giant evolution will really be helpful for the win condition. But overall, I feel like it's one of the weaker evolutions. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. And I'm gonna be out. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.